Hi, this is Michael May, Broker Associate at Royal Shell Real Estate. I want to discuss the topic of the highest and best offer that can be offered for a property. The words highest obviously mean the highest price that can be offered that would compel a seller to agree on an offer, also known as a consideration. The best aspect of that refers to what is the best scenario, irrespective of price, that would compel a seller to accept an offer. In the case of best, what we're talking about is A, is it a mortgage or cash? B, how quickly can it close? In the case of A, is it a cash or a mortgage? The question would arise, has the client been approved? Is the client pre-approved, subject to documentation, or have they been fully approved where they've delivered all the documents needed to give them an approval? These are critical questions. In many cases, you will have a buyer who's been approved as a pre-approval but has not yet submitted all of their documentation. A pre-approval is only as good as the documentation that has been submitted to an underwriter. Ideally, if you have a full approval, then all you would need to have is an appraisal and a clear title in order to go to closing. In the second scenario, the closing date. When you think about closing dates, it would be nice to know that the closing would occur in 30 days or sooner. In the case of a cash deal, I've closed in as little as a week. In terms of a mortgage deal, it gets a little tricky. If it's going to be a mortgage deal, of course you have to have the appraisal and the title work done. But the logistics of getting a mortgage through the pipeline from A to B with a lender is daunting. I have over 20 years in the mortgage brokerage business, and I've seen many scenarios where there are challenges to reaching our closing dates. When a seller looks at this, and I as a listing agent look at this, I say to myself, for the betterment of my seller, how many days are we going to be taking it off the market? How certain are we that this is actually going to close if there is a mortgage? And when you look at the amount of days that are going to be taken off of the market, how many buyers have gone by who may be more qualified, meaning maybe some of those that are going to pay cash, that have gone by and purchased something else and we've missed an opportunity? These are the considerations that all sellers need to take into account, and I, myself as a mortgage broker with the background that I have, make sure that my listings and my sellers are protected from buyers who state that they're qualified and they may actually not be. My job is to make sure that I ask the hard questions to the selling agent representing that buyer to make sure that buyer is truly qualified. I hope this information has been helpful to you. I look forward to hearing back from anybody who has questions regarding this. My name is Michael May, Broker Associate of Royal Shell Real Estate. You can reach me at 239-949-0000. I hope to hear from you. Have a good day. Thank you.